Hello and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. It would help if I turned the microphone on. My name is Ray Luna, and I teach little piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch, and then I also broadcast live to Facebook for my family and friends. And we are taking a look today. I have been dying. This is from the 1981 album Speak and Spell. This is Vince Clarke, and this just can't get enough from the very first album. And I have been dying to, I know the parts and pieces. I have known the parts and pieces of this song since, oh my gosh, probably 1981 when I was like 10 years old. I started figuring out the little. Ah. Right? And so from there, it kind of grew into like, okay, let's learn the bass line. Right? Okay, so it kind of grew from that. Then I started putting the hands together. Right? But what I've never tried to figure out is a arrangement of how you can play and sing it. So what I wanted to do is kind of work through some possibilities of parts and pieces of the song that you can actually play as an arrangement. And maybe we can work something out once and for all. Because I really would like to learn how to play like the song in its entirety from beginning to end and you know, even sing the lyrics. Now, the tricky part, though, is during the verses, and I'll show you what I mean when I get there. So we'll start with the intro of the song. The intro starts with the right hand here on a G. Oh, by the way, let me show you the chords real quick. We're going G. Let me take the strings off for a second. Got a G. To C. In the left hand. Back to G. C. Right, so now the song actually starts with. Then the bass line kicks in. That's the C. Back to G. Right, like that. And that's the bass line to the song. So now you got to try to put the hands together. I can show you real slowly. Here we go. This is the intro of the song. Right now we're going to D to A minor to E minor. C major. D, which is a D here, it could be G. Okay, so let me show you that if you're playing the chords, let's just say for the verses, it would be like, when I'm with you, baby, I go out of my head. Just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. And all I'm doing is just inverting the chords, right? All the things you do to me, right? That's G. Right, all the things you do to me and everything you said, I just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Right? Then we would go to D. We slip and slide as we fall in love. And I just can't seem to get enough of. Right? So that is not what they're playing, but if you wanted to play it that way, you could. Those are the chord changes that we're going to be working through. Right? Hello, Hyper, how are you? How are you? I'm actually going to be doing photographic in a minute. I'm going to be doing a little study on the fingering. And how to do it with your eyes closed so that you just kind of memorize that part. So we'll be doing a photographic after I finish Just Can't Get Enough. Everybody, you all can thank Hyper for recommending photographic, and I've been boogieing down on it for weeks now. So thank you for suggesting that, because I did not think I was ready to play that one. I didn't think I had the chops yet. but I've been feeling pretty good about it. And so thank you for the inspiration. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish with some Just Can't Get Enough. So like I said, that was the intro. So if you want to play the bass line, you can. Try to get those fingers together. Ah! Wait, sorry. Then you go here. It's gonna be your. It's that D major, right? So it's D. I'm just playing it off the A. So, and that's E minor, but I'm playing the B. Right, and that's what you play after that. So let's go back to the verse, though. Last time was 1 year younger. Oh, hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, and congratulations on being out of school. I know what that's like to be out of school. Okay, so let's do this. What we want to do is we want to get to the verse. Now, what I figured out on the recording, and this is not easy to do, is they're playing the bass line. Sorry. Right? They're playing the bass line, but on top of it, they're playing this. And let's see if I can do it. I know I can do it in the left hand, but let's see if I can do it in the right hand. We're starting on a G. It's like this. Let me scoot over. I got to scoot physically over. Get my headphones over here. That is what they're actually playing. Can you believe that? They're actually playing that if you listen closely. But I can do it in the left hand really well, right? It's starting on G. You're just going G octaves to, right? So off of the G, that would be like a sixth to C. Like that, okay? G. No worries. If you have a chance, watch the live stream after I'm done. It broadcasts it, it posts it. So if you have a chance, check it out. I'll be doing a photographic, and I again want to thank you for the inspiration on that one because I've been enjoying playing that song. So thank you so much. And get some sleep. Yeah, get some sleep. Okay, so back to this. Here's how it goes. Okay, that is what's actually being played, but it's in the right hand, and then the bass line is being played in the left hand, though. And then you got to sing it, right? So it goes like this. When I'm with you, baby, I go out of my head. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. All the things you do to me, and everything you said. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. And then, believe it or not, you got to keep going. It's the D, E minor, C major, D, back to G. Like that. But that's it. It's being played in the right hand. While I'm saying, if you were going to play this by yourself and sing it, you would be singing that part. You'd be playing that in the right hand and playing this in the left hand. Right? Right? And so somehow, before I leave this great earth of ours, I'm going to get those hands together where I'm doing it, where I'm going. Okay, I'm going to figure out how to do that. And I think it's an octave lower, actually. So I'd have to start way down here. When I'm with you, baby, I go out of my head. And that's how I would probably start practicing. Oh, by the way, we're taking an in-depth look, by the way, today at probably only 2 songs for the hour because I've wanted to make an arrangement on this song forever. So, like I said, I showed you the intro, and that's how I would, if I was going to perform this live, I would do the intro like that. Right, and then when you get to the verse, I would probably, if I could figure out the hands, keep the bass line. Right, I would go. So when I'm with you, baby, well, it's down here. When I'm with you, baby, I go out of my head. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Right, and I would do it real slow, and I would only do the right hand at first. So if I was going to practice this, which I am, I'm trying to make a once and for all arrangement. I would go from the intro, and I would start with this right away. I would be going the bass line. I just don't know if I can do that yet. I've never tried it. Okay, we're not going to do that live, but you get the point. You're doing the bass line, and then I would practice singing this. When I'm with you, baby, I go out of my head. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Right, like that. All the things you do to me, everything you said. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Here it goes. We slip and slide, and we fall in love. Just can't seem get enough. Back there. Okay, and that's what I would do. I would practice that, and then if you can, get the bass line. Now, most of you are saying, dude, forget that. I'm going to program that into the computer. Let that loop, and then I'll sing on top. And I don't blame you. I would do that too, if I knew how to do all that. Believe it or not, I actually don't really know how to do all that recording stuff. Like, people think I do. Like, they think I know all about keyboards and stuff. I don't. I play the piano. And so that's why I tinker around with my keyboards, but I would love to learn more about sound effects and all the, like, the patches and how to put all that stuff in. But I think I have enough on my hands trying to play these songs like this, you know? And then, but I mean, I will learn it. I love all about this stuff. Right, so that is technically the verses, okay? So I bored you enough with that. Okay, so if I was going to sing it, I would do it with the right hand like that, and I would go, you know, let's just play through it once. I'll do it in the left hand because I know how to do that. It was in a Minecraft movie, but I think they made near use of it because the Minecraft movie was, oh yeah. Yeah, sometimes Just Can't Get Enough has been used in several movies. It was in a movie called, I think it was Summer Lovers back in the 80s, and I forget who was in it, and it was some movie and it was in Greece or something, and there's this kid walking by with a boombox and he's got Just Can't Get Enough on it, like the extended version, the one that goes right, and we're going to learn that part next. Okay, so let me go ahead before I get to that though, let me go ahead and show you. So if we did that, here's the verse. When I'm with you, baby, I go out of my head. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. All the things you do to me, everything you said. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Then we go to the D. Slip inside as we fall in love. And I just can't seem get enough. Then back to here. And I would go back to our intro. And then you go back to this. It'd be like verse 2. We walk together, walking down the street. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Right? You know, every time I think of you, I know we have to meet, right? Just can't get enough. They slip inside as we fall in love. Just can't seem to get enough. Then we go here. I'm gonna teach you something new now. This is G. Alright, just walk down. Right, so you go from G to C, right? Back to G. To C. Let's go to the A now. All right, let's do that again. A, major. D major. Okay, we're gonna do that again. D major. Back to A. Let's do that again. D. Play it again. Then walk up D like this. Okay, something like that, but I'm going to show you the chords next. Okay, so it's something like that, right? So if you want to do the chords, it'd be D, E minor, I believe it's F major, F sharp to G major, right? Something like that, and you can invert the chords if you want to, but I play it single notes. I go... right like that. So, okay, so let's back it up. Let's go to this part. G. C. Ah! Okay, then back to G. Okay, now what should we do in the left hand with that? You could play that bass line. It would go... Right, I would have to practice it, obviously, but I guess I would do the bass line then. It would go like... You get the point. I mean, I don't think I've ever practiced. Oh, I have practiced that, but it's been a while. Okay, so you get the point. That was probably what I would do next, what I'm going to work on next, I guess I should say. And then, so then from there, you would go to our break, which is A. Okay, so yeah, I would work on that. I would go... Then I would probably, the A would be... I would just do something in the left hand, bouncing off an A. You know, just something like that, just to keep time. Okay, good night, Hyper, and happy birthday to you. Thank you for stopping by. So I would probably do something like that. Okay, so let's do our A. D. Back to A. And then... let's learn this part now. This is the extended remix. The Schizo mix, if those of you who know the 12-inch single, which I have on the shelf behind me. I was listening to it the other day on my old vinyl record player. Right? To G, to C. Let's go to G. Let's do it nice and slow. I'll walk you through it. G. C. G. It's my bad. Wow, G. Let's do it again. C. Right? Why am I harping on this so much? You guys are like, why is he spending so much time on it? Because, let me show you why. Because you got to be able to do it like this. Then you got to go like this with octaves. Ooh, see, I'm a little off, as you can see. That little pause there, I'm off. And if that wasn't enough, the song ends like this. Can't get enough. I just 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 can't get enough. And that is how I'm gonna finally, I think that's it, people. I think I picked the arrangement. I know the parts I need to practice. And I got to figure out how to get that bass line. I got to get that together with this. Right? And once I get that down, I should be able to sing and play, because that's for the verse, right? So I think we got a nice arrangement, and then I will do finally, after all these years, a formal tutorial beginning to end of Just Can't Get Enough. So I want to thank you guys for letting me indulge in that. That's almost half the show here. Let's go ahead and move. We're in the same key now. We're going to be, that was G major or E minor. Okay, let me change to a different sound effect now here. Matter of fact, let me transpose the keyboard here. Let's transpose. Oh no, I got to go all the way around. That's the only thing about this keyboard, is if you miss the function, you have to go all the way around to 61, and there's transpose. Sorry, guys. I'm going to transpose it back up, and we're going to use this sound effect now. This is the one I've been using for photographic. Right, so we got a little photographic. I've been inspired to play it. I just finished the tutorial, and no, I have not uploaded it yet, and I know I'm kind of giving you a lot of sneak peeks on it, but I've been practicing it myself because I want to see if there's any updates I need to do before I release the tutorial on how, maybe some, I might just do a fifth, like I think it's like 3 parts, 2 or 3 parts, and I think I might do a last one to show you some tips on how to play it, It's actually, now that I've kind of got it down a little bit, I can kind of walk you through some of the fingering tips. And that's what I wanted to do today. I want to show you this part. It goes like this. I take pictures. Photographic pictures. Right? So that's one of the parts I wanted to show you. The other part I wanted to show you was this part. And this is the most difficult part, in my opinion, of the song to play by yourself and perform by yourself while singing it. So I wanted to walk you through it. It's actually not that bad once you memorize it. Let me kind of show you how it goes. it's verse 2. I said I'd write a letter, but I never got the time. And I'm looking to the day I mesmerized the light. The years I spent just thinking of a moment we both... Sorry, the microphone is way lower in my ears than this. So here we go. Let me lower the keyboard. It stings my ears. Okay, here we go. I said I'd write a letter, but I never got the time. And I'm looking to the day I mesmerized the light. The years I spent just thinking of a moment we both knew. A second passed like an empty room. It seems it can't be true. I take pictures, photographic pictures, bright light, dark room, yeah, bright light, yeah, dark room, yeah. That's why the importance of fingering. See, so most of that, believe it or not, you can play this with your eyes closed. I know it sounds crazy, but you can get to a point where your muscle memory will develop as you play these songs, especially these repetitive rhythms. At first, it seems like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? But it's actually not that bad if you practice them very slowly. So let me show you what I mean. The way I practice these songs is very slow and very intentional at first. The only way I get faster like that is by slowly ramping it up. So if you take a part like this one, let's say for instance, well, let's start with the more difficult part. Okay, let's just I always like to get the more difficult one over with. The first thing I would do is just kind of get the chord changes down. And if you want to sing, but if not, if you want to get the hands first, that's what I did. I got the hands, kind of the muscle memory kind of memorized first. And be very intentional, like think about which finger is where. Right? Just close your eyes. Right? So then feel it. It's almost like a dance in a way with your fingers. Right? And you can do it with your eyes closed, if you get... Right, then learn to trust. That's what I'm trying to build, is trust. Trusting that if I have my hand in the right place, that I will play the right note, right? Right? Right, and I do it intentionally. I don't look. I don't want to look. If I can avoid looking at my hands, then I do. So I just move around a little bit. So you'll notice that. I close my eyes a lot of the time. It's like, then you want to add the lyrics. So if I was going to add the lyrics, so once you get that part kind of down, then I would add the lyrics in the right hand only. I would start like this. I said I would articulate the words so you know where the notes line up with the lyrics. And this is how I learned it myself. And I only learned this just less than a couple weeks ago. So I said that's why I wanted to walk you through how my process, so that way you guys can learn it too. I said I'd write a letter, but I never got the time. And yes, I know it sounds ridiculous, but if you're here by yourself and nobody's listening, who cares, right? You're never going to perform it this way, but you want to be very, very intentional. I said I'd write a letter, but I never got the time. And I'm looking to the day. Oh, see, I already messed up. I mesmerize the light. The years I spent just thinking of a moment we both knew. A second passed like an empty room. It seems it can't be true. And then you can see where you need to work on it. I need to obviously work from that change to D. And so then I can work on that. And I just back it up a little bit and I sing. You know, I said I'd write a letter, but I never got the time. Okay, I got that one down. How about the second one? And I'm looking to the day I mesmerize the light, right? Okay, seems like I got that one down. And then I would just progress until you get it. Then eventually maybe just do like this. I said I'd write a letter, but I never got the time, right? I would do it like that and then work up to your octaves. I said I'd write a letter, but I never got the time. And I'm looking to the day I mesmerize the light. The years I spent just thinking of a moment we both knew. A second passed like an empty room. It seems it can't be true. I take pictures, photographic pictures, bright light. Let's walk through that part now. Now here's how my fingering. I go, skip this and come back to him. Then thumb down. Start on the E. Skip. See, so skip that finger. Now you can do it with your eyes closed. I take pictures, photographic pictures, like that. And then you just get the left hand going. Or is it here? Is it here? My bad, it's there. E, G, A to B flat. Okay, so it's right, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or if you want to go 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and, however you want to count it, but then we go put it together, 1 and 2 and 1 and. So 1 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. That's hard to do that. 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So that's why you gotta get the fingering down. That's my point. My point is once you get the fingering down, then you don't have to think about it in the right hand so much. That's what I'm saying. That's what's been helping me. So I could focus more on the left hand. So if I'm gonna watch anything, I've been watching my left hand more when I play this song. My bad, see? I didn't watch. Oh, I'm off. It's like this. So sorry. Something like that. Wow, I'm really off. Oh my gosh, where's it at? There it is. Wow. You gotta practice it nice and easy. Oh my gosh, okay, do it again. Right, and then get it down. Once you get it down though, and like I said, once you have that hand memorized, it comes a little easier like this. It's really hard for me to slow it down sometimes. Oh my god, I keep going there. Here we go. I take pictures one more time. Photographic pictures, bright light, right? Dark room. Now luckily verse 1 is just this. Let me show you. Start with the E octaves. A white house, a white room, the program of today. Lights on, switch on, your eyes are far away. The map represents you and the tape is your voice. Follow all along you till you recognize the choice. I take pictures. Photographic pictures, bright light, dark room, bright lights, dark room. I said I'd write a letter, but I never got the time, and I'm looking to the day I mesmerize the light. The years I spent just thinking of a moment we both knew. A second passed like an empty room. It seems it can't be true. Whenever I think about it, I mess up. Ready? Oh. I take pictures. Photographic pictures, bright light, yeah. Dark room, yeah. Bright light, yeah. Dark room, yeah. 2, 3, and oh. Or is that? Oh, I want to do this one. Here we go. Right? So there's some melodies you want to learn too. Definitely learn this one. This one's pretty easy. It's during the break of the song. Then back to top. E minor, down to C. D, back to E, right? So. Then the next lick is this one. Okay, so one more time. That's tricky. Okay, then you just play the same thing. Oh, my bad. Like that, okay? Those are two of the licks. Then you get to the outro of the song, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you that. I might as well just show it to you. So the outro is very similar to that lick, but it's an octave lower, and it goes like this. Like that, okay? So now it goes like this. Let's do it. Okay, once again. Then you do the little pulsate. Nice and easy. Just take it nice and slow. Do it again. Show you the next part now. It's almost the same. It goes like this. Ready? And. Okay, so it's almost the same. It goes once again. On the D here. Okay, so let's do it now. Nice and easy. We'll do just the second one that I just taught you. Sorry. Okay, let's do that again. That was horrible. Sorry, you guys. Let's do it. Okay, I'm so sorry. Like that, okay? So that's the beginning of the outro. So it goes like this. Let's do it nice and easy. Here we go now. Down to that E, 6 octaves. Okay, I'm showing off now, but basically I just wanted to kind of walk you through most of the song. I do have the 3-part tutorial. I'm going to be posting that. Let's see, today for the rest of the day, I'm going to be working on a few other tutorials. I'm going to be uploading home part 2. So let's go ahead and take a look at home. I think it's in the, we're almost in the same key. Let me go back to a piano here. And then let me transpose it down. All right, let's take a look at home. This is from the, what year is this? This is from Ultra. So this would be the 90s now. This is 90s Depeche Mode. What key are we at? B major. The relative major anyway. I think it's G sharp minor, but we're in the relative major is B major. Let's change it to B. Let's take a look at home here. I'm going to post part 2 for those of you who've taken part 1 tutorial. Thank you for checking it out. It's a good one. Let's see if we got, we're going to do like an acoustic version here. Let's soften the piano a little bit. I don't know if I like that one. It's a little too soft. A nice piano here. Yeah, there it is. It is a song from the wrong side of town, where I'm bound to the ground by the loneliest sound. Oh, that pounds from within and is pinning me down. Ooh, it's a little low in my ears. Here we go. Here is a page from the emptiest stage, a cage or the heaviest cross ever made, a gauge of the deadliest trap ever laid. And I thank you for bringing me here, for showing me home, for singing these tears. Finally I found that I belong here. The heat and the sickly sweet smelling sheets that cling to the backs of my knees and my feet. Well, I'm drowning in time to a desperate beat, and I thank you for bringing me here, for showing me home, for singing these tears. Finally I found that I belong. Oh, where's that belong? Where's that belong? Oh, I know where it's at. Sorry, belong. Let's do it again. Finally I found that I. Here we go to our bridge. Belong. Feels like home. Well, I should have known from my first breath. God send the only true friend I call mine, and pretend, oh, that I'll make amends the next time, and be friend of the glorious end of the line. And I thank you for bringing me here, for showing me home, for singing these tears. Finally I found that I belong. How's it go? Belonging. Ay. Right then you get the strings on. This is one of my favorite parts of the song. It goes like this. Oh wait, let me put the strings. I gotta get the strings on. Hold on. It sounds terrible without it. Here we go. There we go. Now we got some strings here. So it goes like this. That should be an octave higher. I ran out of keys. Right? I love that part though. Where's that? Should be an octave higher. Okay, anyway, those of you who know the song Home, not bad, huh? Let's do it. Right, so. Okay, so in the left hand, you're just going. Right, and those are the same chords, by the way, for your chorus. And I thank you for bringing me here, for showing me home, for singing these tears. Finally, I've found that I belong here. Right, so all it's doing is the same. So I thank you for bringing me here, for showing me home, singing these tears, right? So that's what it does. It's playing through the chord progression. This part's tricky right here. See that? So on this, it's very fast. Okay, it's but you're doing it with a string, so it's okay, see those rolls? So that's what we're doing. We're going. So it's right here. It goes. And then right here it goes like that when you do those two changes, okay? So after the F, it goes. So it's very fast. It's like, let me show you in real time. Like that. Wait. And the song ends like this, with just your progression in the left hand. It's very soft though. It's softer than what I'm doing. So let's do it again. Let's do it from this part. Here it comes. it fades out. And the crowd, if you're singing, if you've been lucky enough to see this performed live, the crowd is singing, oh, oh, and everybody's singing along. Oh, it's so much fun. I love Home when they performed that live, and they did it on the Memento Mori tour. It was so good, so good. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for your time, for checking out my little channel. We're going to call it a quits today. I'm going to jump in and do some more recordings, some more. I want to upload part 2 of Home today. It is hot back here, y'all. Happy 4th of July for those of you in America here. And maybe for those of you in England too. I guess you got rid of us, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know how that works. And if I am politically incorrect, I apologize. But maybe they celebrated over there like, yeah, goodbye, good riddance, y'all. You know what I mean? Whatever. Independence Day. All I know is it's fireworks, some hot dogs. Let's do it. Let's do some burgers and dogs or something. Maybe some steaks or something. Anyway, I'm getting ready to gear up for my next show. I'm doing another show. I'm going to be doing another live stream, and it's going to be based on retro video games. I got all my old video game consoles set up. As you can see right here in this corner, that's a little Donkey Kong Jr. game I've had, and I used to have all these handheld games. This is an actual real game. See, you can see the camera is right there. So I'm getting ready. I have a wall of like video game consoles. There's a Atari 2600, a ColecoVision, Sega Genesis. These are all gaming consoles. My PS2, Nintendo Wii, my goddaughter's Wii. Those of you who, by the way, this song is not sponsored by, but it was because of my goddaughter Kylie. She helped me figure out how to play Home. And so thanks to her. And so on the tutorial, I thank her. So yeah, but we've got her Nintendo Wii hooked up. I'm going to play some Mario Kart and some games from the 70s and 80s and 90s. We're going to be doing a retro gaming show called Arcade Classics. I'm going to be hosting that. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm getting ready for that. I'm going to be doing a little bit of rehearsing for that today. There's like 7 different consoles. I'm going to be kind of piping through the live stream and testing out some cartridges and making sure they still work and then repairing ones that don't. I want to learn how to repair those things. If I can repair all the old Ataris and stuff. So I know nothing about electronics repair, just FYI. So I may shock myself or something. But either way, I want to learn how to fix all those things. So that's kind of what we're gearing up for. So I'm going to work on some tutorials. I'm going to post Home first, though. I'm going to get some lunch here, eat something, and then when I'm done with that, I will post Home Part 2 for those of you who've been waiting for it so patiently. And then that's it. We're going to work on some more tutorials, and I'll be back again with another live stream. And then, like I said, keep your eyes peeled for Ray Luna's Arcade Classics, which is going to be basically just all these old Atari games, ColecoVision, Sega Genesis, you name the gaming console, it's back here somewhere, and we'll plug it into the live stream and play some games from it. Stuff like that. Not that I'm a huge gamer. There's certain games that are my favorites, but it's more the nostalgia. Like, I want to keep these gaming consoles alive. I want people to be able to enjoy them. They're so much fun. The Atari games, some of the Atari games are challenging, like Kaboom. When's the last time you tried Breakout or Kaboom with the paddle controllers? It's tricky. There's some tricky video games. Atari was no joke. So, you know, I'm going old school, and we're going to be, the channel's going to be evolving into more than just the piano. I love the piano, though. I love playing these Depeche Mode songs, and this will always be part of my channel. For those of you who've stuck with me from the beginning, thank you so much for that. Anyway, we're going to cut it here. I was kind of buying some time. Let's round it off at the hour. You guys have a blessed and happy day, and we will see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.